Rodgers at a charity flag football event in Orange County, California, throws the interception. The kid hands him the ball. Hey, kid, I love you. Look at this. This is, here you go, Mr. Rodgers.
I love how Rodgers throws it at him.
And he throws it at him, and he misses. Now, I think he intended to miss him.
I think so, too.
My son pointed out last night, it looked a lot like the old United Way commercial from when Peyton Manning hosted Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, right.
Throwing the balls at the kid.
Oh, kid, oh. Get your head out of your ass. Suck. Let's go. Get back in there.
I think that really hurt that kid there. I think that kid was legitimately
great.
Like, ow, that hurt.
That's what Aaron Rodgers wanted to do. And I really would love to know, did he mean to hit the kid or did he mean to just miss him? That's what I'd love to know.
I know. I think he pulled the trigger and deliberately just missed him at the last second. I think he thought about like putting it on his back or his butt, and then he realized like, wait, I have a strong arm, and this NFL ball is heavy, and that guy's not that big. Let me not do that to him.
That was like the Old West when they tell him to dance, right? The kid had no idea that he should have danced. It just whizzed right by his feet. All right, Peyton Manning did not have a very good supporting cast in that United Way commercial. Our draft today, the best supporting casts for quarterbacks currently in the NFL, post-free agency, pre-draft. Chris, you've got a trivia question for me to determine the first pick.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Drum roll, please.
What team led the NFL in total yards last season, Mike?
Total offense last year. I mean, the Chiefs would be the most obvious pick, so it's not them. I'll say the Bengals.
Nope. It would be the Cowboys.
Wow, the Cowboys. They also led the NFL in total points. Should have thought of that.
Yep.
They were scoring a lot of points last year. They were giving up a lot of points, too, even though their defense was supposedly better. It was better in comparison to the year before. All right, you get the first pick.
Gosh, I don't know where to go here. You know, supporting cast, too. I mean, I know we were originally you want to just think of, like, the wide receivers, the tight ends, the running backs. Let's just go there, you know, and then you don't, you know, take in the offensive line. You know what, though? Screw it. I'm going to go with the Bengals. I am. I'm going to go with them right now. I mean, first off, Jamar Chase is arguably the best receiver in football, period. I don't really care what anybody says, rookie, whatever. He's amazing. So him, T. Higgins, Boyd, you know, Hayden Hurst at tight end. Oh, wait, Joe Mixon, arguably a top 5 running back in football. And then they added the O-line. That it's going to be better. I know that. I don't know how good. We'll see, but better for sure. I'll go with them. It's a pretty damn good supporting cast.
That was the first one on my list, without question.
Okay, good. It was. I was. All right.
Needs some help. Yeah. I'll go with the Dolphins based upon where they currently are. You add Tyreek Hill. Are you kidding me? You got Jalen Waddle, who was phenomenal last year. You add Teron Armstead to make the offensive line better. Raheem Mostert is now on the team at the running back position. And Chase Edmonds also came over from Arizona. This is no excuses for Tua. This is great supporting cast for Tua. One of the best, quietly, supporting cast in the NFL.
It really is. I mean, they've improved the offensive line, and you got, you know, I mean, you just it's damn good. You go, holy crapola, Batman. All right, now is where it gets interesting here. You know, I'm gonna go with the 49ers.
I was just adding them to my list.
Okay, yeah, I am. You know, it might not be as many guys as what we talked about with the Bengals or the Dolphins, but one, their offensive line is better. That's a real thing. It's one of the best offensive lines in football, arguably the best left tackle in football. You know, damn good right tackle. They got it all. And then, you know, Kittle, maybe best tight end in football. Deebo Samuel, him or Jamar Chase, best receivers in the game. Brandon Ayuk, not freaking bad. And then we know, I think you couple that with, you know, Jeff Wilson and the plethora of Elijah Mitchell at running back, all of that. I'll go with the 49ers in my second pick.
And you throw in the coaching staff, too.
That's what I mean. So
Kyle
Shanahan
draws it all up.
Right.
That's part of the supporting cast.
Yeah.
I will go next with the Denver Broncos with all of the weapons that are currently around a guy like Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
When you have Javonte Williams, who was great last year as a rookie running back, they didn't have to give up any of their receivers. Yeah, they had to give up Noah Fant, but they didn't have to give up any of the great receivers they have, led by Jerry Jeudy, when they did the Russell Wilson trade. So, you know, we had said last year this team is pretty good, but for the quarterback position, now they've got a high-end quarterback, and they have the supporting cast around him. I think one of the reasons why he was attracted to that team. They've got a great supporting cast for a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, 100%. All line going in the right direction. Big time players at the wide receiver position, and then of course a young running back, who's a powerful bowling ball type of guy there. So I'm with you there. They were on my list as well. This is where it gets interesting. This is where, man, you got the Raiders, the Cowboys, the Bucks. Woo, man, the Rams are in this conversation. Yeah, I think all in all, I think I'm gonna go with the Bucks though. Here, I am. Now, I guess what I'm vague. I'm trying to include Gronk in that conversation because I just feel like it's inevitable. So I'm including him a little bit. But again, it's an overpowering offensive line. It's pretty good running backs. You got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, who I know is not going to be good to go till halfway through the year. But I think you couple that with Gronk at tight end, then I go, damn, that's still a lot of firepower for a football team.
There's a lot of good supporting casts out there. I'm settling on the Raiders.
I think the Raiders. I think you're right. I'm with you.
And I've got two of the teams that traded for high-end receivers. So how could you not consider those teams seriously?
Waller
you got
and Adams
and Darren Waller.
Right.
Devontae Adams and Darren Waller.
Yeah.
And then Hunter Renfrow, wide-ass open, as Bruce Arians would say, underneath, because they're focused on Devontae Adams and Darren Waller. And you got Josh Jacobs. The offensive line,
it's solid.
Not spectacular, but not a liability like it is in Cincinnati, or at least like it was.
Exactly.
So, yeah, this is a team. You throw in Josh McDaniels. This is a team that,
they got Demarcus Robinson in free agency.
We're talking about the Broncos' bar for them is to make the playoffs. I think any of these teams should just be happy to not finish last in the division. My God, what a meat grinder it's going to be.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.